Hi there, greetings to my subscribers and my new listeners alike. I'm making this video today because I had received a message from Robert Morey and or the people at his Ministry of Faith Defenders, but it really appears to have been Dr. Robert Morey who replied to me. The topic was on the nature of delusion, first of all, and about heresies, secondly, and it was due to the fact that I was chatting with a friend about these subjects on the internet, and our discussion lasted several days and got very detailed. And so I thought I'd contact Dr. Robert Morey, see what he had to say on the subject also. So I will go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and pull up his reply to me via email. Basically, Dr. Morey seems to have taken several quotes from my message to him and pulled those out separately and then replied to the ones he wanted to reply to, basically. So there's just a set of 8 quotes from my message that he replied to and gave answers to. So each numbered one is a quote from me. So number 1 is, what is your viewpoint on delusion? Answer, I only care about God's viewpoint, in parentheses, Proverbs 3, verses 5 through 6. There are several Hebrew-Greek words that are translated delusion/lie. You first need to identify those words and where they are found in the scripture. For example, 2 Thessalonians 2:11. Do an exegesis of the verse and consult commentaries and Bible dictionaries. Your opinion or your friends or mine are relative and not absolute. 2. How do you address people in conversations that cover the topic of delusion in a way that implies, from their questioning, worldly/secular mental health terms? Answer, take them to scripture. That is what Sola Scriptura is all about. 3. If someone's false religion causes them to believe that they are God, the creator of heaven and earth, then is that a truly mentally unwell or delusional person in the way that you view mental wellness? Answer, mental illness is a modern relative psychological term that is used to describe 1,000 things. There are so many different conflicting psychological systems in schools. Which one are you talking about? 4. Are they simply someone with a false worldview, or are they someone that you would say is a lunatic or mentally unwell? Answer, again, it depends. Again, it all depends on which psychological theory you adopt. Either or questions are not precise and assume too many things to answer. Sorry about the camera angle there. 5. Is the mental health of someone who believes that they are the creator of the universe the same as a person that embraces the philosophies of deification from Mormonism or atheism as both being false beliefs? Answer, again, too many things are assumed that make up the question. There are psychologists who believe that all Christians are mentally ill and should be institutionalized and treated with drugs. 6. My friend and I struggled to agree on the nature of delusion because I refused to regard it in worldly terms. Answer, if someone wants a worldly, parentheses, i.e. pagan, answer, they can adopt one of the hundreds of theories out there. If they want God's answer, they will have to pick up the Bible. 7. Do you have any better way of defining, sorting, and dividing heresies with such a rule or standard? Answer, I devoted a chapter in the Trinity book to answer that question. 8. I have told my friend that our arguments do actually just come down to definitions. Answer, I would say the issue comes down to leaning on your own understanding or going to scripture. Okay, that's the end of his message to me.